Hi, and welcome to Healy Fit with your instructor, Jen. For more, don't forget to subscribe, click like, or select notifications. Today, I have a yoga practice for you that is going to flow through stretches and strengthening moves for your hips and hamstrings. So all you need is your mat and yourself. We'll start out in child's pose, extending the arms as you sit your hips back toward your heels. Good. Lengthen, stretch along the back, and then slowly arc up and then release down into a kneeling Pilates push-up, up into cobra or up dog, and then slowly release back down, coming back into your child's pose. Let's do that a few more times. From child's pose, curve up like you're doing a cow sequence, come down, lift up into cobra or up dog, release, and then push back into child's pose once again. Good. Arcing up, flowing down, lifting and lengthening, releasing and returning into child's pose. Awesome. Round forward, down phase of your push-up, elevation into cobra or up dog, this time pushing up into downward facing, and let's walk our dog. Good. Walk those heels, feel the stretch along the calves, into the hamstrings, the glutes, the back, eye gaze forward. We're going to step that way in a moment. Good. Let's go ahead, step the right heel down towards the mat, extend the left leg all the way up to the sky into three-legged dog, and then thread the needle coming into your pigeon pose. Awesome. Step back into three-legged dog, extend the leg up nice and high, bring the knee to the opposite side, big wide stance lunge, drop the back knee to the floor, push and lift up. Inhale, reach and extend as you shift the hips forward, lift the arms up to the sky and then towards the back of the room. Add a twist, looking over your back, fingertips, release and come into kneeling pyramid pose. Inhale, coming up, lifting the back knee. We're going to turn into, I call it wonky plank. I'm sure there's a more technical term for it, but you're going to push the outer hip. This is fantastic for the outer thigh, the glutes, and the back. Now step back into plank. Exhale to your mat into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift into cobra or up dog. Push, press, lift, downward facing dog. Walking the dog so we can do the whole thing on the other side. Awesome. So the left heel is going to press down towards your mat this time. We're going to extend the right leg up to the sky into three-legged dog. Look out towards the thumbs. Step knee forward through the thumbs, coming into pigeon. Quick release as we curl the left toes under the heel, lift the back knee, step back into three-legged dog, and then step to the outer edge of the mat into your wide stance lunge. Release the knee to the floor, release the foot. Inhale, reach, extend, kneeling, exalted warrior. Twisting to the side, left hand on right thigh, right thumb looking out and over the back fingertips. Release into your kneeling pyramid pose. Good. Elbows fold down towards the mat, toes lift up from the floor. Inhale, lift. Walking back forward for wonky plank. Lifting up, twist, rolling onto the outer blades of the feet, feeling that stretch, outer glute thigh. And then stepping back, plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, cobra to up dog, back into downward dog, and let's walk. Awesome. Eye gaze forward. Steady the heels, extend one more time, lifting up. We're going to kick through, knee center, lifting into three-legged, knee to the outer edge of the arm. And now we're going to bring it all the way through the other side, extend the leg into starfish plank. Good. So lifting and elongating. Now bring it back through center into downward dog. Extend the other leg up to the sky, look forward, knee through center, knee to the same elbow, shoulder, or tricep, and then knee through to the opposite side, kick through, lift and elongate, coming into your starfish plank. back in through center, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift into cobra or up dog. Exhale, take a seat, child's pose. God, releasing all that heat that we built up, feeling the stretch along the back body, relaxing through the wrists and hands. Speaking of relaxing through the wrists and hands, we're going to step the left hand back, shift your body to the right. Take your right hand, reach between the shoulder blades or to the back of the head and stretch the triceps. Good, a chance to reconnect, reset, and refocus. Awesome. So the left hand between the shoulders or back of the head, whatever is within your reach. Coming back in through center, we're going to shift the knees forward towards the middle of your mat. Sit the hips back towards the heels. Take a moment in hero's pose. Good. Now let's take the left hand back behind you. Reach the right hand up to the sky. And we're going to lean back. You can stay hips to heels or raise the heels and look back. Stretch. Release back forward. Let's do the same on the other side. Right hand back behind you. Left hand up to the sky, seated or elevated. Reach and extend. Awesome. Coming back in through center. Let's bring both hands towards heels. Lean back to your level of discomfort. Yes, because we all know this pose is not comfortable. Your reclining hero's pose. Do whatever your edge is. God, we're trying to melt the body down towards the mat. Now, bring those elbows in, flowing back up into seated. And let's go ahead, extend your right leg, left knee bent, reach fingertips towards toes. Now they're going to rest thigh, calf, or foot, whatever is within your reach. Got that left hand up and over, reaching towards the toes as well, or just extending in that direction. Awesome. Coming back in forward. Left foot is going to come into hand or into elbow crease. Nice big stretch along the hips and glutes and back. Let's twist that foot all the way over to step over your right leg. But before we do, reach through, grab a hold of the foot and try to extend it as high as feels comfortable for you. Go ahead, moving into a compass pose. Try to weave your body through. God, I don't know about you, but I am still working on getting that pose. So if that's you as well, just go with whatever is your body's edge. Now we add our spinal twist, looking over the back shoulder. Nice stretch across the body into the obliques, back, glutes, and thigh. Awesome. Twisting back in through center. Let's come into a half lotus. Go ahead, encourage that left knee to drop, pushing along the inner edge of the calf or thigh as you look back over your right shoulder. Back in through center, let's go ahead, extend that top leg. Good, so now we're working in through that left side, reaching fingertips towards toes. Right arm comes up and over, trying to reach in that direction as well. Lengthening along the outer edge of the obliques as you stretch into your hamstrings and glutes and low back. Awesome. Back in through center. Let's rock the right leg as well. Hand to foot or elbow crease to foot and knee. Awesome. Trying next for your extended compass pose. Grab hold of the foot, weave your hand through, extend that leg up, and then try to weave your body through as well. Good. Just moving towards your edge. As you release, we add the spinal twist, hand around, thumb to spine. Inhale, lift, exhale, and twist. Fantastic. Let's start to make our way down towards the mat. We're going to move back into our lotus pose. Encourage that knee to drop as you twist. You might see some asymmetry along the body and through the hips. And this is a perfect chance to just acknowledge and move within your body's edge. From your half lotus, we're going to drop down towards the floor, heel towards hip, heel towards glute. Good. Release all the way down into your reclining half lotus. You might notice that top knee has elevated a little bit. We're going to try to grab hold of the feet. Encourage the foot to drop into the hip crease and the other foot to come closer to the glute. Good, and just breathe through it. Whatever your edge is, that is the right spot for you. So just allow your body to melt into the pose. Focus on how your hips feel. And now let's extend the right leg all the way to the sky. Left knee is bent, hand around hamstring or calf, flex, and point through the foot. Awesome. Let's add some circles through the ankle, tracing your toes around the ceiling and then bringing them in the other direction. Good. All while we stretch along the back side of the body. Cross leg over leg. Let's bring both knees over to the left as you look out over your right shoulder. Big stretch along the outer edge of the hips, the glutes, the obliques, all the way into the chest and shoulder. And now let's do that same sequence on the other side, extending the left leg to the sky, toes flex, and point. Adding those ankle rotations next, and then taking them in the other direction. Awesome. Cross leg over leg. Both knees fall right as you look out to the left side of your mat. Oh, it feels so good along the outer edge of the hips, the glutes, the obliques, into the back, the chest, and the shoulder. Back in through center, we're going to do that reclining lotus on this side. Again, you may notice the asymmetry. You may notice this knee is falling further towards the mat, or maybe is still lifted up higher. And we just work with what we've got. Total body acceptance for where we are, with acknowledgement of where we hope to be. Moving into happy baby next, your hands can go around your hamstrings as well. If your feet are unobtainable to you, try to bring those knees towards your shoulders. And now we're going to wrap our hands around our big toes or around our calves. Extend the legs up into legs up the wall. Good, just hold there for a moment. Feeling length along the back body. Relax, lengthen, and now stretch arms overhead, feet out below, making this the best stretch you've had all day from fingertips to toes. And let's walk the feet back in towards the hips, knees to chest, wrapping arms around hamstrings or shins. Good, just embrace that full body hug for a moment. Slowly lift your head, eye gaze between the knees. We're going to rock up until you come into seated. Whatever seated position works for you is the perfect one to take here, because we're just going to reach the arms up to the sky, lengthen through the trunk, the shoulders, the wrists. Exhale those arms around to the front, stretch in between the shoulders into the back, and then open elbow to elbow, fingertip to fingertip. Bring it in for that big hug that you so deserve. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you have an amazing day in store. And for more, please like and subscribe to let me know you want more videos like this one. I appreciate you watching. You can also follow me on social @HealyFit. Until next time.